Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival series. As you can see, I'm standing in my beautiful little patio area by my portal. I actually really like this location. I feel like I need to add more to it sometime, but something I have been doing in my world quite a bit lately is just looking around and seeing where I can add a tree here or there. That tree that you see right behind me, I just added that in. There's just little things like this. I keep going back and finding stuff that I want to update. But speaking of updating, I have been doing a lot with that mountainside village, and I'm going to show you the progress that I have made so far, and we're going to continue adding on to it today. But before we get over there and into that, I do have a villager over here, a villager friend I have healed and named him Al. Hello Al, how are you doing? The funny thing about him is he likes to stand up there on that fence, and he's perfectly content to just stand there forever, so hello. I don't think he ever wants to come down, but that's okay with me. If he wants to go up there and just look out the pretty view, that's fine by me. You can do that all you want, Al. Just stay there. And this area right here, I could probably stop and talk about every little section forever, but I'm not going to. Oh, hello, kitty. I also got some cats. More on that later, but this little area right here, I need to figure out a good transition between this area and this area because right now it's just kind of ugly. I do have this really nasty stone wall here. I feel like it needs to be something different. Maybe I'll put bushes or something. That will probably look nice. But for now, it's just going to be this open gap. I kind of want the lake view to be completely hidden from when you're standing here. We'll have to work on that. But once you walk up here, you'll see I have this beautiful railing using anvils. And this was the house that we did last time. As you can see, I've added quite a bit of decorations to it, including a little garden on the side. And the ladders back there are supposed to be like a little trellis of some kind. I think it's cute. And there are vines everywhere, and I've updated the front with a lot of greenery. Now inside, I don't have a lot of furniture in here yet. I did put a bed and a smithing table, but other than that, they're pretty sparse. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is maybe build all of the houses first, and maybe we'll have a special episode just to work on interiors because that will be something different than just building the actual structure. I don't know, maybe we should break it up. And hello kitty, this is the one cat I didn't name. I do have two others that are named, but this one's perfectly content. Maybe you guys can help me come up with a name for this one. So going around here, I did start adding some vines on the rocks like I said I was going to. I can show you what it looks like from a distance, but this is pretty much the only spot I was actually adding those. Then you walk up through here and you come to this little house, and like I said, none of these actually have a purpose yet and they don't have any interior. This one though does go down to the cave below, and I wanted to have a place where you could access that from up here, so that's what this little house has. And there is our waterfall, as you can see. Over here we have another house, and here is Opal, my other cat. And in this house, it just goes into the mountain and goes up here. And here's Mabel sitting up here. And this is another friend I have made, Franklin. Hello, Franklin. He has his hand permanently stuck up because he's always wanting to say hello and give me a high five. He actually thinks he's holding a weapon still, but he's really not. I don't have the heart to tell him he's not holding a weapon, so... Anyway, he has decided to reside in this location, so I have given him a couple cats for company. Come here, Mabel, maybe you can come a little bit closer to Franklin, and we'll need to give him some furniture too. Look how empty it is in here. Now the reason these houses have to be so narrow is because this wall right here is actually my library wall. So I don't have a lot of space to make these houses very deep into the mountain. So I'm just going to work with what I have and build them alongside it, if I must. So that whole house does extend all the way up there, although it does look like two separate houses. It's a neat little hack I did. And I did actually not do what I said I was going to do. I actually connected this path over to the library. I said I was going to connect it downwards, but after thinking about it over, I figured this would look a lot better. So we have our library entrance right here in this garden area. I feel like I could add more to it, and I probably will, but this is what I've done so far, and there is the back window for that, and with a little garden and a little terrace up there overlooking this whole area. So as you can see, I have been up to quite a lot. I've even started adding some trees in the forest. I think I'm just going to add those a little bit at a time until we get it filled in. I would love to have that whole mountain filled with trees. It's just going to be one of those ongoing things that probably never ends. I would love to have this whole area covered in trees, ideally, but we'll just work on it a little bit at a time, and it will get done eventually. So this is a good start for this little mountainside village, although I do want to continue it all the way over here. We have a lot of work to do still. This is the project that I have planned for today. I don't really know what the purpose or the function of this house is. I think I'm going to decide all that later. I'm so bad at coming up with functions for my builds until after I've made them. I need to work on that. But this is going to be more of like a gathering place or a meeting place, similar to our map room, I guess. I guess that would be the real meeting place because it's so close by. But this is going to be something similar, just on a smaller scale. And it's just going to be a nice round building that we can look at to overlook this lake. And I would like to get as much height as possible, although this mountain does present a problem being right in the way. I did dig up this whole block of mountain out of the way for this building, but we might have to dig out more, we'll see. So this is the size I'm going to go for, and I did start collecting some resources. I think I'm going to start mapping out the basic shape of the walls first, and I'll get right back with you. Alright, so far so good. I'm making good progress on the walls. And go away, zombie. I don't know why my game is being very laggy today. It's not normally this laggy for single player, but look at this zombie burning. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this game today and why it's lagging so much. My water isn't even placing. All lag aside, I was able to get this wall looking just like this. I think I'm going to build up the solid wall first and we'll punch out holes for the windows later. I'm thinking the windows are probably going to be in these corners, but I'm feeling like I just want to build out the whole thing first and then just punch it out. I'm trying different methods of building, and maybe one day I will discover the easiest way for me to build stuff, because I'm still struggling with the order of how to build stuff, whether it's the walls, the roof first. I never could decide what was the most important. Anyway, we're going to trace around the top of this now with green. What I'm thinking here is this is going to be pretty much the top of the building unless I add a second story, but I want this green to be poking through the sides of the roof. And then I think I'm going to take smooth stone and cover this like so. Now, I didn't actually pre-build this at Good Ol' and Creative. I normally don't, because I kind of like the challenge of trying to design something in survival. I did design this a lot in my head though. I hope it looks okay. I haven't actually fully tested it yet. Now, once we reach the side of the mountain, I don't think it really matters. I don't think I have to do the whole back end of it. We're just going to do where it's going to be visible. Oh, looks like I need to cut out these corners. Alright, now the roof I haven't actually thought through all the way. We're going to try this. So I'm going to start by just doing slabs all the way around. Actually, this one here might be a full block. Let me see if I have full blocks with me. I do. So we'll just put a full block on top of these, and it's just going to be a regular sloped roof to the center. I might add a second story to this now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll make this a couple stories tall, because it's not quite as tall as I wanted it to be, but I don't want to make this level of it taller. I think it would be fine just to make a second story. So if we are going to do a second story, it's probably going to be coming from right here. What I'll do is I'll just line this with the concrete. I hope I have enough. I might have to go make some more. That's okay. We're going to line this with this, and we'll probably make the second story, since the bottom level is the stripped oak, maybe we'll make this top level this darker green so that it will stand out a little bit more. Here is the second level all laid out. It's a little bit bigger, I think, than I was expecting it to look, but that's okay. I think it will work out fine. So we've got this second level. I did mark off the windows on this one. I just have to start adding the ceiling now. I need to get over to my scaffolding that actually goes to the ceiling. That would be a good start. I hope this is actually looking like I'm envisioning it. I really don't know. As you can see, we've reached the mountain up here, so that's a good sign that we are around the height that I want it to be. And I did look at it a couple times from a distance to make sure it was the height that I wanted it to be. I'm going to just outline this first with slabs, and there's all these random holes on the back end. I don't know how I'm going to cover these up. I don't know if I should merge this mountain into the roof or what I should do. Maybe we'll just build out the whole roof without the mountain in the way, and then if I wanted to merge it in later I could, or maybe I'll just carve out this whole chunk of the mountain. That's probably what I'll end up doing, because it's in the way of my beautiful build. And I know all my other builds, I've been building them into the mountain, but this one, I don't know why, I just want it to be on its own without the mountain in the way. I am back after quite a bit of building. As you can see, I have finished the roof, yay! And I also started working on the inside. Now I haven't poked out the windows yet for the first floor, but here's how it's looking from a distance. As you can see, both levels are pretty much the same size. There's only maybe a 1 block difference between the sizes. So I was originally thinking the second floor was going to be much smaller, but I'm actually kind of happy with it. I will have to definitely tweak it in places, but it's looking pretty good so far. Here is what I have done for the inside so far. I haven't done anything on the floor, but I did add these pillars and this little staircase that goes around to the top. And this is just going to be a little place where you can get a look at the beautiful waterfall and take a look out there at the view. It's gonna be a beautiful forest over there. It's gonna be great. Now, I was trying to come up with some kind of railing for up here, and I think this is going to be the best option, is just to do a wooden railing. I was going to do walls, but I didn't like the way they just poked one wall up in the middle, so I think this is going to be the neatest railing I'm going to get for up here. And there we go. That looks fantastic. Now, I was thinking about doing a skylight up here too, because you all know I love my skylights, but I ended up not doing it. Maybe we'll put a chandelier in there instead. That would look quite nice, I think. Coming down here though, we'll have to figure out how to smooth this off better. Maybe I should put some slabs underneath of those ones. Let me go ahead and grab some slabs from here real quick. Let me see if it would look better if we put a slab underneath all of these. That looks better. It looks a little more solid. It actually looks like this is going into it instead of just blending in with it. That looks so much better. Now the windows. This is what I've been waiting to do this whole time. So these corners here, let's go ahead and poke out one of them just so I can get an idea of what it's going to look like. These windows are going to be much wider than the ones on the second floor, and I think we're only going to be able to add 2 or 3. I think we're going to be able to do this one too. Okay, we can do this one, but there's this stone in the way. We're gonna have to get an ugly view of a mountain on this side, but I guess there's nothing we can do about that. At least it's letting in some light. Here's what we're going to try for these windows. We're going to use oak stairs like that to give it a little bit of an angle. These angled ones are a little bit harder to see it on, but we'll also do it up here. Oh, I'll need to get an oak slab for up there, and then I'm putting spruce slabs down here. Okay, the windows on the bottom are done. I think they really add to it and make it look so much better. I ended up taking out those stone pillars that were in the middle of them because it was just ruining the whole look for me. Let's go ahead and walk over here a little bit farther away and see how it looks. Because usually you can spy stuff that you were missing or that looks weirder from a distance. So from back here, it looks great. Let's zoom in and see how that looks. I think the base needs a little more work. The base definitely needs to be thicker and look more grounded into the mountain, but I think the rest of it looks pretty okay. We just have to work on the interior, and I am really pleased with that build. I really don't know what the function or purpose of it is yet, but I do think it adds to this village. It's gonna look so nice up here though once we get all the houses filled in. I want to have most of the mountain covered with buildings. I don't want to be showing too much stone, which is why I've been inserting plants here and there too. I want it to look very green all throughout, whether it's a building or a plant. I just want it to be covering everything, and that dirt up there is really hideous. I'll have to replace that with stone or maybe even more buildings up there. We'll see. Well, I think I have done quite a bit of building for today's episode, but I want to finish it off by doing the challenge that one of you gave me. I am really bad about fulfilling my challenges and suggestions from those books we have, but this is our challenge for today. We are going to walk all the way to the jungle, find a parrot, bring it home, and name it Hermie. Hermie's gonna be his name. So I have my name tag, I have some seeds we're going to use for the parrot, and I'm thinking I'm going to deliver this parrot to Franklin because he has cats, but maybe he would like a bird too, and I think the cats will have to play nice with the bird, of course. They better play nice with Hermie, but I'm going to give it as a gift to Franklin, my new friend, so we will do that. We will walk all the way to the jungle. The challenge was not to use nether portals, so I have to walk the whole distance, and I'm pretty sure it's a couple thousand blocks away. Bringing back the parrot is what's going to be annoying. I'm just going to keep making my way over there though, and I will see you guys when I get there. Aha, I finally found the jungle. It's about 3,000 blocks away from my normal location. Let's see how long it takes me to find a birdie though. I do have some seeds, so I hope this goes fairly quickly. I don't want to wander too far into the jungle if I can help it. I would prefer to get this done as quickly as possible. These parrots are being very elusive. I haven't seen any birds at all, except one chicken back there. I did see a chicken. That counts as a bird, I suppose. And just as soon as I said that, I hear a bird. There he is. Since it's the first one I see, we're going to take this one with us and name him Hermie. Oh, there's another one. All right, we're just going to grab as many parrots as we can find now. I don't know which one to name Hermie though. We have to name at least one of them Hermie. Wow, this one's hungry. He is one hungry bird. Just take all of my seeds, why don't you? Well, I ran out of seeds, but I did manage to get 3 birds. I believe I got the silver one, a dark blue one, and a red one. I really would love to get one of each color if I can while I'm here, but I need to get more seeds. All right, so we've got 4 parrots. Now, this is going to be even more challenging taking all of them back with me, but let's see if we can do it. All right, guys, I'm going to get in my boat, and you are all going to follow me very carefully. Let's go. I can see this is gonna take a while. Okay, I have finally made it. I think this classifies as arriving at home, although I do have to get them to the other side of the mountain still, but there they are. All 4 parrots have safely followed me. It has taken me 4 full Minecraft days to do this little task. I did skip the night twice though, due to mobs being around and I didn't want them bothering us. But this little quest has come to an end. Thank goodness. That took a lot longer than I was expecting it to. It's still not over yet. Look at them just hovering there. All right, let's keep moving. We need to get them to the other side. Yay, we finally made it. I have all 4 parrots here. Where are the other 2? I think they're sitting on my shoulder. Now, as for which one I'm going to name Hermie, I have no idea. I guess it should probably be the first one we came across. So we'll name this one Hermie, and he's going to stay here with you, Franklin. He's going to be... The noises they make crack me up. They're so cute. All right, let me grab these guys. I'm going to take them to another building. We'll take them to the new building we just made. How about that? I think I have 2 on my shoulder already. Yep, I got 2 on my shoulder already, so these guys are coming with me. These 2 are so adorable. Whoops, I'm gonna go the wrong way. If I had to pick what my favorite animal in Minecraft was, well, you know, actually, I couldn't pick because there's way too many of them. They're making so many cute animals now, especially with bees coming. Ooh, I'm super excited for those. All right, you guys can come in here and fly around, have some fun, hang out with my cat without a name. We really do need to come up with a name for you. Maybe all my pets, but to be honest, I have so many pets. I don't know how I'm going to name all you guys and keep you all straight. Oh, they're so cute fluttering around in here. I'll just leave them to it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I feel like I got a lot accomplished. We made a lot of new friends, built something small. Actually, it looks a lot smaller than I had originally hoped. We'll have to continue adding on to this town, but I think it's looking really nice so far. And I just can't wait to get it finished. It's probably going to take me a little while before it's actually finished. And, whoa, what are you doing down there? All right, just making sure you don't go too far. But I hope you guys did enjoy it once again, and I hope to see you in another one. So until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!